claiming that they were committing genocide, which is, of course, an absurd, obscene and heinous accusation, and it's slanderous and it's libelous, and it's a modern-day blood libel. But here's some refreshing news. This is Gaten Mackenzie, who is a South African minister, and he has a very different view of things. Watch him speak out in favour of Israel. Have a watch.
Mackenzie, do you want to see a free and sovereign Palestine?
I think they lie when they say white men can't dance. John has been dancing around the question, yeah. He's not been answering the question. No, let me answer the question. Number one, there's no genocide happening there. Number two, no, let me answer you.
When children are starving, that's
No, let me answer you. Don't tell me how I should answer you. Number two, let me tell you something. If I'm the president of this country, and let's say Lesotho comes here and they take hostages and they...
Second point that I think is so critical he's making is why are we so focused on this? South Africa has a lot of problems to deal with. A lot of, recently took Israel to an international tribunal claiming genocide. There has been some talk that they're actually funded by Iran and it helped them just purely economically, so that's why they did it, and they were just pawns. But either way, the government chose to take Israel to task, to court, claiming that they were committing genocide, which is, of course, an absurd, obscene and heinous accusation, and it's slanderous and it's libelous, and it's a
Yes, it is.
modern-day blood libel. But here's some refreshing news. This is Gaten Mackenzie, who is a South African minister, and he has a very different view of things. Watch him speak out in favour of Israel. Have a watch.
Mackenzie, do you want to see a free and sovereign Palestine?
I think they lie when they say white men can't dance. John has been dancing around the question, yeah. He's not been answering the question. No, let me answer the question. Number one, there's no genocide happening there. Number two, no, let me answer you.
When children are starving, that's
No, let me answer you. Don't tell me how I should answer you. Number two, let me tell you something. If I'm the president of this country, and let's say Lesotho comes here and they take hostages and they take children, and I will bomb Lesotho, and if they want peace, they must return the children. Nothing tells you about peace. And if I become president, I will stop that case of the ICJ, simply because the honorable minister pursues Israel. Yesterday, 22 people are shot here in Missos Plain, more than the ICJ, more than in Ramallah, in Palestine. They are wearing scarves of Palestine, while our people die here, more than Palestine. Today they say we must be enemy, Jewish people are the enemy. I grew up poor. It was a Jewish woman in Operation Hunger that was giving us food. It was the Jewish people that went to Mandela to jail. So nobody will tell me Hamas is a terrorist organization that should be destroyed totally.
Wow. Well, he really hit on all the big points there. And how refreshing to realise that what some people in the government of South Africa may articulate does not, by any means, represent even other people in the parliament and in the government, let alone the rest of South African society. Few big points. Number one, it's not a genocide. Genocide is when you go against another people with an aim to destroy them. They're your peaceful neighbours and you rise up and try to wipe them out. A just war is when you fight those trying to commit genocide. Hamas are the ones guilty of genocide. Their aim, their intention, and what they did in terms of their approach to fighting the Jews is genocidal. What Israel is doing is a moral and just war. And it's not about numbers, and it's not even about civilian casualties, even though it's really important to remember that with 80% of the populace supporting Hamas on October 7th, and many of them complicit, that it's not quite as simple as calling them all civilians and meaning they're entirely innocent and have no complicity. But either way, Israel is focusing on getting rid of Hamas, and the way she is doing it is totally, totally justified. It's moral. War is horrific, but it's moral. Sometimes necessary. The second point that I think is so critical he's making is why are we so focused on this? South Africa has a lot of problems to deal with. A lot of violence, actually, that it has on its doorstep to deal with. And instead, they're focusing on slandering Israel when she's fighting a just war many, many miles away. He understands that, actually, people point to the Jews and they point to Israel when they themselves have their own problems that they want to distract you from. The Jews are the scapegoats. They are... themselves don't want to deal with their own issues. Tell me what you accuse the Jews of, and I'll show you what you are guilty of, said the late Russian writer Vasily Grossman. And it's always been that way. And lastly, that point he makes, actually, it was Jewish people that helped him. Jewish people have been at the forefront of supporting civil rights causes in South Africa, in America, and throughout the world. And even as Israel fights existential battles, she's been a light in terms of helping other nations. Look at Israel Aid. Look at all the work they do in terms of emergency humanitarian relief around the world. Despite Israel being scapegoated throughout history, being persecuted, being mislabeled, falsely accused of, killing children, whether it was the blood libels of medieval Europe or of today when she fights the wars of survival. Despite all those things, Israel still is a blessing to others, blessing to the world, as this minute can have a people so small, so scattered, so intensely persecuted. And when I say scattered, I mean for most of their history. Yes, what's happened recently with Israel's re-establishment is a new development. For most of our history, we've been scattered everywhere. And yet, despite all these challenges, the Jewish people have not only survived, as other great empires and nations that have targeted the Jews have fallen, but they've thrived. They've transformed the world's values. And the only way in my books that you can explain that is by showing and recognizing the divine hand underneath it all. So it's great to see this clip. I really thought it would be important for you to see that, because it should remind you all that sometimes those with the loudest barks do not represent the silent majority that have a common sense.
Yep, that's how it is.
חולמים על יותר מתיכון רגיל?
Deep breath time. Here we are. Welcome to Modern Britain 2024. This is actually happening. A guy, he's 60 years old. He is suing. His name is Khalid Bakar. And he served 4 years in jail for creating and distributing jihadi propaganda. So he's a sort of Islamist extremist. He's done 4 years in jail. He's now suing a pub in Amersham in Buckinghamshire, the lovely town of Amersham in Buckinghamshire. It's on the high street. It's called the Saracen's Head. He's suing this pub because he's deeply offended by, quotes, the racist, close quotes, depiction of a bearded Arab Turk type guy on the pub sign. Right, there's two things I want to say about it. He wants £1,850 damage from the poor landlord who was just on Jeremy Kyle's show. So the landlord, Robbie Hayes, is being sued. May have to pay a lot of money to this guy.
Spirit some beer. Cheers, guys.
Because of this picture, if you're looking at it, it's just a picture of a guy, could be an Arab, could be a Turk. I mean, I'm not sure why that's offensive or racist. The Saracen's Head apparently has been in this position in this town for 500 years. 500 years. So, first of all, I'd like to say that if Khalid Barker is offended, deeply offended by this pub sign, I could not care less. I don't give a damn if he's offended, because in this country you don't have the legal right not to be offended. If he wants to go and live in a country where they make his concerns and his fears about what offends him, you know, illegal, then go and do it. But it won't happen here, mate. And this is ridiculous. So my question to you, Russell, is how does this lawsuit ever get allowed? This is a fatuous lawsuit. It should not be clogging up our overcrowded legal system. This guy should be told to go away, consider his nefarious past, distributing and creating jihadi propaganda literature, for which he served a 4-year jail sentence, and to stop wasting our time and to shut the hell up, wind your neck in and shut up.
Well,
Yes?
it's the very definition of a frivolous lawsuit, isn't it? It's clearly being done to make a point. It's more about PR, I suspect, or some such thing behind the scenes rather than it is any legal merit. How any court will decide, and obviously this is a civil case, so he's paid his money to money claim online or to the online court service, and I guess I would imagine that he wants his day in court because that is the publicity that he's seeking for something or other. So maybe this isn't so much about him actually being offended, or frankly, how you can be offended by a picture...
Deeply offended.
By a picture of a Saracen, and a Saracen is not an offensive term. A Saracen, if you look in Wikipedia, in the dictionary, it's an Arab or Muslim man stemming back from the time of the Crusades. That's
There's a rugby
factual...
team called a Saracens.
Yes, but it's a factual label.
It's not racist.
It's a piece of history. It's the same as the term Viking, or Muslim even, or Christian. It's exactly the same. And it depicts someone from the time of the Crusades that happens to be either of an Arab, Turkish or Muslim descent. So there's no offence possibly here. So what will happen, I mean, goodness knows, in terms of what the court's going to do, what should happen is that the owner of the pub, who of course we've interviewed on Talk today, should apply for, I think it's just a summary dismissal on the basis that this is indeed, as you say, wasting the time of the court. The problem is, of course, and this might be why that the sum being sought here, Kev, is only 1,800 quid. The lower the claim, the lower the court fee. So this individual, this ex-terrorist sympathiser, or current terrorist sympathiser perhaps, is able to cause all this fuss and get his name in the papers and on the telly and on the radio, probably for the princely sum of about 90 quid. That'll be about the cost of this court action in the civil courts. How it can be thrown out, I don't know. I think only if the owner of the pub's lawyer is successful in convincing the magistrates that this is indeed spurious, frivolous, and a load of old nonsense.
Some interesting, so much. Yeah, and you can see more of my face.
ראשון היברידי במרכז האקדמי פרס, גם מהקמפוס וגם מהבית. ההרשמה בעיצומה.
Hey guys, we've got a brief update here on the situation that I talked about the other day regarding Japan and the ongoing situation with payment processors. This is a situation that's been going on for quite a while now, going back years even. And in the prior video I made from a few days ago, I did a bit of a recap on the most recent stuff occurring in the payment processor situation with Japan, so to speak. So if you're not familiar with this topic at all, please consider watching the prior video for additional context, as I don't want to do another TLDR recap sort of thing here because, as mentioned, I just did one 2 days ago and it would be way too redundant for people who just watched that one. But anyways, after the recap part of that video, I discussed how Japanese politician Taro Yamada had addressed a situation where a Japanese otaku dating site had Visa suspending their services on that website. This, of course, being the latest incident in this whole payment processor mess. And this mess with payment processors going after Japan for various reasons that seem extremely hypocritical when you see what else they're servicing in the West had reached such a boiling point that Yamada Taro had essentially said that if the abuse by payment processors were to continue, then the Japanese government would respond by creating new laws to protect the people. And it seems like this threat may have actually worked, as we have a swift update here from the Japanese otaku dating site. They say, notice regarding continuation of Visa card payments important. Regarding the suspension of Visa card payments that we told you about the other day, we have just been contacted by the payment processing company and have been informed that payments will now continue. We do, however, have a lot of skepticism from the people of Japan, which we can see in the responses. Taking a look at some of the most liked quote tweets, for example, we have this one that reads, "This is absolutely unacceptable. The fact that they suspended payments and then hastily retracted the plan, thinking that a regulatory bill would be passed on the diet, shows that they were making this decision based on the arbitrary judgment of an individual. We would like Visa and the payment processing company to publicly disclose the details of this incident under penalty of perjury." For those not familiar, the diet is referring to the National Diet, which is the national legislator of Japan. Similarly, in this response, we can see someone saying, "A card company that keeps changing its ways is probably not willing to continue in an industry where trust is paramount." And this one reading, "This time payments will continue, but I will not trust Visa until payments are resumed on Nico Nico Doga and all other sites." Another one reading, "The fact that it can be overturned so easily shows that the decision was made based on the arbitrary will of a few people within the payment companies." And lastly, we'll take a look at this one that reads, "Once a company has censored something, it will surely do it again once the heat dies down. Moreover, Visa was recently inspected by the Fair Trade Commission and had just been asked by Representative Taro Yamato whether or not it was conducting censorship in Japan, yet it is an international company that carried out the censorship. You can't trust them as a business partner, so it would be better to change them if possible." So as you can see, despite this victory, people are still understandably very skeptical of trusting Visa, and speculate why this action was taken against the website to begin with, even saying that it seems like a few people in positions of power may have made this decision on their own to get overturned later on by the entire company after, of course, the threats made by Taro Yamato, etc., etc. And unfortunately, it does seem like it's highly probable that this is not going to be the end of this sort of thing occurring from payment processors going after various websites in Japan. And again, we're not talking about illegal content here. In this situation, for example, it was simply an otaku dating site, which for some reason they were attempting to suspend operations on. Also important to remember, it's not only been Visa, MasterCard has been taking similar actions against various Japanese websites as well. That is the latest in the situation with payment processors and Japan. Thought you guys might want to see this update though, so I hope you enjoyed the coverage. If you did, please consider liking and or subscribing. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.
So, Blazer should be ashamed of themselves.
That this is happening, and I place the blame on Blizzard. This will be my last video.
Hey guys, so this will be my last video, and this might come as a shock for some of you. It was a shock to me as well, but the reason is fairly simple. I have, throughout the process of creating these videos, even though I have had fun doing it, I have received death threats multiple times. I received one 2 days ago. I received one this very morning, and I've been shared images from a Discord in Taiwan, as well as a Discord in Russia, with where my videos are being shared, and very descriptive texts about wanting to kill me, wanting to cut off my fingers and feed my hands to my family and stuff, family members and stuff like this. Very descriptive death threats.
Like
we're not talking about getting killed in World of Warcraft. We are talking about getting killed in real life. I never knew that it should come to this. I thought that I was just killing bots, and I didn't really affect anything. But apparently, there's an entire movement now where people are killing bots across all of the hardcore servers. And this
makes sense.
An entire movement now where people are killing bots across bots, and I didn't really affect anything. But apparently, there's an entire movement now where people are killing bots across all of the hardcore servers. And this
well,
is
this makes sense, right? I mean, these people, they bot for a living, like it's their job. For them, like, of course they're going to want to kill him. Yeah, obviously, it makes sense. Yeah, it's their job.
affecting the mafia.
Yeah.
I don't want to be associated with any of this anymore. Personally, I'm not going to kill any bots. I will remove all of the videos on this channel. I will not advocate killing them. I would not report them anymore. I don't want any part of it whatsoever. Because I'm risking my life right now. And for what?
I want you guys to keep in mind that this entire issue is created by
For I was going to stop you. This is fucking crazy. People are ridiculous.
By Blizzard. The bot makers are just simply people that are capitalizing on something that Blizzard allows to happen. This is all on Blizzard. The terrorist one? Well, yeah. I mean, I know this might sound surprising, but there are a lot of people that don't want to die on a hill of a video game. They don't really care about this that much. It's just a hobby to them, and if it becomes unpleasant or not enjoyable, they just simply stop doing it. I think that's what most normal people would do. Why would somebody want to have to deal with, like, getting death threats and harassed over, like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, let's keep in mind that, like, I mean, none of this really matters, right? It's just a video game. Nobody cares about this. It doesn't make any difference. You're not changing anybody's life. It's not like you're...
Once again.
You're fighting for freedom. It's just a video. It's just people selling fake gold in a video game. And so, like, if that's causing you emotional distress, then why would you choose to engage in it? You see what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? Because, like, and again, it's something that I think that a lot of terminally online people want to do because, like, they're so fixated around these issues because they care about them so much. But when you take a step back and you think about a guy that has a job, a family, a life, and kids and everything, like, do you really think that this guy needs another element of stress in his life? Probably not. It's just people breaking the rules to make a living. You're literally defending criminals now. I'm not defending criminals, but I am... I am rationalizing them. If you create a system that can be exploited and people can make money off of it, you should in fact expect people to make money off of it and exploit it. And the fault of this falls on Blizzard because Blizzard are the ones that have the control here, not him and not the bot makers. It's Blizzard's responsibility for this. And so breaking TOS doesn't make someone a criminal. I don't care. I don't want to get into that. It's not the point. If I don't know, like, if you're not emotionally, you know, stable enough to have this conversation, that's fine. But I think that most other normal people here understand exactly what I'm saying, right, guys?
You know, as they usually say on Mitch Jones' stream, and for what? It's for trying to fix a 20-year-old video game and ensuring the integrity of what Blizzard created back then.
That's why I stopped. I stopped caring about this the moment that I realized Blizzard didn't care about it. Like, as soon as I realized Blizzard didn't really care about botting and they didn't really care about cheating in the game, that's whenever I stopped playing it, or not playing it. Sorry, I stopped caring about it because, like, I like the people that make the game don't care about it. Like, how could I care about it?
But this game is not what it used to be, and I'm not going to be the one risking my life in order to fix it.
Yeah, sure.
So, even though that I love this game, and I've played it for all 20 years that it has been out in all versions. And even though that I'm just a loser with no money, no job, who's addicted to video games, I still value my life and my family's life above this video game. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will not be seeing you in the next one.
Damn, that's sad. That really is sad. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that just don't want to have to deal with the stress and pressure that people have, and I think it makes a lot of sense, especially when it's something that's just a hobby. But you don't threaten to kill someone just because your business isn't working anymore? Well, of course you do. So, like, if you have somebody that's hurting your business and you can kill them and then have the business work, well, then why wouldn't you want to kill them? Of course. Yeah, duh. That's why they do it. That's why they're threatening him. Absolutely. Yes, fucking obviously. Yeah, so, link video. Yeah, I'll link it. So, it makes sense why they would do it. And also, like, here's the thing. It's not a CEO died. No. See, people, I understand that this is, it's a hard thing to understand for some people. There's a big difference between justifying and explaining. I'm explaining it. I'm not justifying it. I'm explaining why it's happening. And so if you can't understand why it's happening, you can never figure out how to make it stop happening. Because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're thinking about. And so, yes, obviously, small issue to solve and ensure success, they should go to jail. Well, yeah. We also explaining why that CEO died. Everybody can understand why the guy shot the CEO. I can understand. Everybody can understand it. What are we talking about the Luigi thing for? Yes, I think everybody admits. Yes, obviously it's logical why he did it. Most people that do bad things do them for reasons that in their mind make sense. The people that flew airplanes into the Twin Towers on 9/11, In their mind, they were doing the thing that they had to do. It's not like they were doing that thinking that they were the bad guys. They were thinking they're the good guys. Most people that blow things up, most terrorists, think that they're the good guys. That's the way it goes. So if you can't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. So you can have empathy while disagreeing. Well, it's not about having empathy. It's about understanding a logical conclusion. That's it. Yeah, people are thinking, yeah, exactly. True, people now make mistakes feeling with facts. Exactly, yeah. People can't think about things. They can only feel about them. It's really sad. Yeah, obviously it makes sense why people would be doing this. I get death threats every day. People, and it's a very good way of getting people to not talk about things or not do things, is that, well, we're going to threaten to kill you if you do it, and a lot of people just don't care about it that much, and so they say, all right, I just don't want to deal with this, right? I think that's it. Losing a job has something to do with losing existence. Only they should choose their source of money more deliberately from the beginning. Look, it doesn't matter. Like, you're thinking about like shoulds. Like, anytime I hear the word should, I think to myself, oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Yep, this is it. Of course, people are going to do what's in their best interest. That's just what it is. I think this is really sad. This is massively fucking sad that this is happening. And I place the blame on Blizzard. Because even if you arrest all of the people, if you put every person that made a death threat towards this guy and every person in that Discord in jail, you know what would happen? The next day, they'd be replaced by more people that would do the exact same thing. The only people that have control over this situation is Blizzard. Blizzard can control the situation. They can stop this from happening. Nobody else can. That's it. And so that's the way I see it. You can understand why these things happen without sympathizing with the people who do them. Yeah, of course, right? And I think that makes sense. I think it's tragic. He actually feels scared about dying from some random freaks in Taiwan. I think it's always easier for somebody to say that who's not in that position. So like, and this is the thing. They have all my personal information, and I have an idea of the kind of money these farms make. I know enough about the dark web and things you can purchase online to know I've reached my limit. I'm out. Yeah, so like, it's always easy to say this when you're not the person who's being targeted, when you're not the person that's having this happen to you. But the reality is that when it is happening to you, I think that a lot of reasonable, normal people, this is the way that everybody, I think, makes decisions, right? Is they view the pros, they view the cons, which side is heavier, and then they go with that side. It's that simple. Like someone with a lot of money telling people not to stress about money. I don't think that's really the same thing. That's kind of like two different conversations. But yeah, when an internet troll takes sends you your address, you start taking things a lot more seriously. Yeah, sure, right? Do you think death threats on the internet are so common nowadays that the threat is way too overblown by celebrities and such? I think that it's overblown because it's not penalized in a way that I think it should be. I think people that are effectively terrorists, so you have to understand, why are people terrorists? Because terrorism works. That's the reason. Now, that might not be a popular thing to say, but people keep doing terrorism because it works. And so that's it. Clip it? Oh, you can. And there's going to be a lot of people saying, oh, I hate him, but he's right. And so, yeah, that's the reason why they do it. They do it because it stresses people out and it scares them. Of course. Absolutely. The people doing the botting receive death threats too. Everybody does. But I think the problem is on the internet, there aren't enough punishments for people that act out of line with that. And I think that a lot of social media platforms don't really put enough effort into trying to curtail that kind of...
POE. Okie dokie. Okay. Let's speed run a bit.
Quickly, that boss! I sent for it.
He has the manner of a man lost in his own mind.
Great! unleashed. Not yet. I'm unable. Back to the soil. I cannot. I cannot.
My dearest daughter.
My beloved son.
My dearest daughter. Beloved for all time. Rest well.
Loathsome creature.
This place harbors an everlasting malice.
eternity to regret your intrusion here! Cut down! Your meaningless life ends now! These spirits are mine! Rend your soul! Death knell! Asynia, join me! The Eternals will never surrender! Rend your soul! My beloved Asynia!
At your request. At your request.
Whoops.
You will have eternity to regret your intrusion here! Cut down! These spirits are mine! Rend your soul! Assyria! The Eternals will never surrender! Your soul is mine! Not yet. Cut down! Your meaningless life ends now! My beloved Assyria! You cannot stop me! I will end your meaningless...
Let the Ezamites buried here finally know peace. Lightning! Need more mana. No mana. I'm unable. Not yet. Feel the shock!
carry few possessions, and I don't have room for that.
Vile abomination!
Somewhere in the darkness, a soul lies dreaming of hate.
I cannot! I cannot! Fury unleashed!
I must maintain a fine balance.
Not yet. Meet the dreamer! Forbidden thaumaturgy causes nothing but pain and misery.
Sorry.
You did it. Do my eyes again. At last, it's open. Praise the first ones. What is this? Graves. Isabel. Torco. Callum. The family of Count Lachlan of Ogham. My family. This doesn't make any sense. They're dead. Those bastard Eternals! I must make them pay! I must make them suffer!
I cannot. Relentless assault!
Okay.
I must make them suffer!
I'm unable. I'm unable. Fury unleashed! I cannot.
Okay.
Not yet. I cannot. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I'm unable. Rejoin your family, tortured soul.
Finally, familiar terrain. I must be getting close to their village.
Try too hard.
Hey guys.
Morning, Yam.
Hey. Hello. How's it going?
Good, good.
We tried the extension yesterday, and
Which one?
3.
The third one.
Yeah.
How was it?
I soloed to the boss and died, but then I played with Oz, and we got like partway through, but we had a really brutal like trap room that like fucked us up and took a lot of our honor away. And we died like towards the end of the second room.
Oh shit.
But
Come on, why the fuck are you not shooting? Jesus.
The boss is a bit of a mess though. Like, I didn't know the boss, like I went in blind. And it's a good boss, I won't spoil it for you.
It's a different boss for the first time. It's not the one with the lab
Yeah,
and everything.
you gotta do 3 sets of rooms. So
Yeah.
there are 3 floors, so it's like whatever, 18 fights.
Ooh. That's long, isn't it?
It's just a patience thing, yeah. It is a bit long, but it saves your progress, so you don't have to do it in one go.
You can just go in, go out, do some other stuff, and then go back.
Yeah. I mean, I think the main problem is the boss, man. Like, the mechanics are pretty crazy.
Really. So it's
Yeah.
It's much harder. I say.
I did get another token, by the way, and I got up to the second boss and passed it easy.
Nice, the 2 guys, yeah?
Yeah, that was simple.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And I got to
On solo,
about
it's
mid.
really simple.
I got about
Wow,
midway and then fucking died.
What killed you?
One of the traps.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Would draw unwanted attention.
I think the HP increase for you would be helpful, you know? Like, I'm on 2,000 right now.
Well, I am too now. I got a few more,
good.
and I'm at 2,200 right now.
Oh, grats, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What piece did you get?
I don't know. I'd have to go and look.
Nice, that's really good. Is your evasion fairly good also?
Without acrobatics, it's at 75%.
Wow, okay. Oh, without. All right. And
Yeah,
with?
I don't have. With acrobatics, I think it's like 40 something.
And is acrobatics worth it? Because I thought about that. And then
Yeah.
I was like,
How do you feel with acrobatics? Like, how is it?
Well, apparently you have to really actually use acrobatics. You need, when you do it, then you still need to have at least another 70% on top of acrobatics.
Like you need
so
to
you've
have
taken it.
Because it takes like 75% of it, and then fucking you need to get another 75 on top of it. That's
So
what
did
somebody
you take
explained to
it?
me. Like,
to make it worth it.
huh?
To make it like worth the.
Yeah. You'll see, like right
Did
now,
you-
I have for evasion rating. Right now, I have 6,800. Let's say 6,900. When I do acrobatics, it's down to like I don't know, probably like 4,000 or something like that. But one of the guys last night had acrobatics on, and had 6,900. So he had like 70 some odd % evasion rating with acrobatics. So I don't know, dude. It's kind of.
So I currently have 79% with the buff, right? Like with the ranger buff. So is it worth taking it at that stage, or like, are you finding you're dodging lots of stuff, or did you not take it yet?
I mean, I thought I was doing okay with it on, with as much as I had, but I mean, apparently you need more. And apparently I need other gear, that's what I was told. I linked a few pieces that I had, and they're like, oh no, you need full evasion. Full evasion.
Okay. Who was talking to you about it?
I forget what the guy's name was.
Like what
remember.
class was he, or was he just on chat?
He was a ranger too.
Okay, cool. It wasn't AJ, was it? English accent?
I don't remember, man.
Okay. Yeah, and what maps are you doing, mate?
Right now I'm in Cool Act 1.
Okay.
So what's the name of the skill that gives you like frenzy charges and then people change it to power charges? Forgot the name.
Sorry, don't know. Not sure.
Like I'm fighting frenzy.
I don't play with that mechanic, so I don't really understand it.
Yeah.
I've got an annoying bug on console right now that's not letting me equip some skills, which is super annoying. It's fucking my DPS up a bit.
I wish you could screen share what you're doing.
Yeah, sorry. I think there's some way to put like Discord on a PS5, but I think it'll just get messy. One thing you might find interesting, Jan, is when you get to maps, there's a type of map called a breach, where like these purple hands come out of the ground, and when you click on them, they spawn a bunch of monsters. But
A lot.
the interesting thing about it is that they drop corrupted gear because they come from like underground and I guess are like corrupted. And some of the corrupted gear is like specific to the breach and it does some weird stuff. So it's already been corrupted, like it's been through a Val Orb. And I got 75% mana regen, which means that I have mana on kill also. It means my mana never really goes low anymore. Like I don't really have to use a flask ever.
I can
is
join you
super
now,
cool.
by the way.
Okay, I'm just finishing up for me. It'll be 5 minutes. And I was thinking of you as like a monk. It would be awesome to get something like that, where like your energy never goes down. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice having no fucking mana go down.
Yeah. Need to find a better health flask option.
Yeah, I hate that they don't really have that great a health class right now.
I need to find the one that gives me insta health rather than over 3 seconds. But also one that regenerates on its own rather than on kill. I have the second.
There is
first
none
one
that
of the first
regenerate
one.
on their own.
Yeah, I know, I have them. But the one I have has like you get your health over 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And I'd prefer one that is like immediate. Oh fuck! I died. Damn it.
Boo.
Chaos damage. Ugh. That's annoying. Okay, you want to give this a roll, buddy?
Yeah, whenever.
Okay. Do it. Yeah, and we're gonna do the Ascension, just so you know. So apologies if we're chatting a lot.
No, it's fine, no problem. I'm looking for a specific skill and I'm getting crazy because I can't find it.
When you say you can't find it, are you doing using the search or?
Yeah, I'm writing down frenzy and I don't find it. The one that gives you frenzy charges.
Is it a support skill, perhaps?
I'm looking also in support skill, but there is nothing.
Are you looking at all? Are you looking at all gyms?
Yep.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I'll take a look myself.
Gems.
Is it a skill 2 or 3?
I don't know. I just remember there is supposed to be a skill that gives you frenzy charges, and people use in the passive tree to change frenzy charges to
Feeding frenzy.
Yeah, feeding frenzy. That's the name.
I don't know. It says, is it for a minion build?
I don't know. I need frenzy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm writing frenzy, and the only thing I'm seeing is barrage, pain offering, sniper mark, rain of arrows. It's only showing me like ranger stuff. I think. Or maybe pain of offering. Limited one pain.
It's because ranger stuff's the best stuff, mate. That's why.
Yep.
Okay, let's go get this done, man. Let's get it done.
Frenzy. I don't see any frenzy though.
Yeah, like in the passive tree, there is this.
What's it say?
It's like gain frenzy charges. It's like there is a thing gain power charges instead of frenzy charges. So I'm searching frenzy charges in the skills. There's supposed to be a skill that gives you frenzy charges. And then you switch it to power charges, and then it's much easier to get power charges for the monk like that. And somebody told me that yesterday, and I'm trying to look for the skill.
Does Google not work?
Wait. Maybe it's a tournament buff one. Wait.
I looked at the skills. It's not a skill.
Or maybe it's like a spirit skill. Wait.
Oh, that's possible too.
Combat frenzy. Yeah.
Is it a spirit charge?
There is there is combat frenzy. Gain a frenzy charge when you freeze, electrocute, or pin an enemy no more than once every 2.25 seconds. Okay, that's the stuff. Okay. So I need to change my build for that. That's a possibility. Okay.
Shan, just letting you know, dude, I have like 3 fucking temple or 3 ascension tries. Are we doing chaos?
I'm not gonna change.
No, I went to the wrong one. Sorry.
Oh.
What level are you guys?
76.
I'm 76.
Oh yeah, you're too high level for me. I'm not gonna judge you.
If you got 3, man, I've only got 1. So.
I got 2 of them. I got 3 of them.
Where'd you find all of these, man? They're really rare for me.
They were just dropping for me.
Lucky fucker, man. I was farming all last night, and then I found one like really early this morning at about 4, and I was like, okay, I'll come back in the morning and do it. And then I got into mapping to try and get a level before.
Well, thing I just noticed too is I have 2 of them that are 68 and 69.
Did they say you can ascend with them?
Yes.
Cool.
But it says number of trials is 3. Now I do have a 78, and that says number of trials is 4.
Let me see what mine says. 1 sec. Why is this not working, man? This thing is so buggy. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I'll have to come back. There's something about being in a group that makes this bug out for me. I'm gonna have to leave in an hour. Do you think that's enough? Because I got a horse to feed.
We should get through this pretty quickly.
Okay.
Hopefully.
It's not my horse, by the way. It sounded a bit pretentious.
Yeah, I just recently put a whole bunch of new relics in there too. Pretty much have it filled up.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got I've got some more too, but I want to find the ones that give us the most honor, basically, and some honor defense.
Now, when you put honor resistances in, does that also give you like increase in honor?
When you say honor resistances, what do you mean? Like, what did it actually say on it?
It makes
honor resistances.
Less honor
does
goes
it?
down when
Okay.
you get hit.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, I'm also gonna do
That's-
the...
Maximum honor resist is 75%. The fuck do you see honor resist?
Another barrier.
Percentage.
Another chance.
I'm gonna do the trial of Sanctum also. I have a coin for level 43.
Am I joining on you?
Ah, I'm already in.
So sorry, are you doing the third one or?
No,
I'm
just
already
doing
in it.
just doing one that it doesn't give me ascension points. Just doing it for the loot.
Ah, okay. Yeah, some of the loot's alright. One of the things unlocked from yesterday, so I have a bit more space. I can put another bottle in.
Yep, I'm down whenever you are. I'm ready to go whenever you
Yeah,
are.
one sec. Yeah, I'm just checking the best bottle that I have. That fits. It's a 2-spot bottle. Space.
I need a couple more fucking jewels. I have 2 jewel slots open. I need to fucking fill
I
up.
got a couple of tools that you can have if you, and then you just figure it out later. If it's helpful. Okay, so that should help us a bit.
212.
Team max honor.
One more level and I'll have 212 dexterity. Enough to be able to use the level 78 dual string bow.
Yeah, I need to convert some of my intel back to dex. Ah, it crashed. What the fuck? I'll be right back.
Oh.
It's alright. It'll save progress. It's the nice thing about their servers, man. Like some games you just lose your instance and you're done. Their service seems to be pretty on point.
Yeah.
Alright, let me find some nice chill music to listen to in the background. This is a concert I had tickets for, and I wasn't able to go about 10 years ago. Like an Italian piano player. I'm just staring at a frozen screen right now. Sorry, mate. It's taking a moment.
All good.
Little gears are grinding. Okay, so you're still here, and that's good.
I just gotta join on you. Give me a second.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, so a couple of challenge trials. So we can either go north, to get a bronze key, or get some water. What do you want?
Whatever, man.
An oasis in the
Water is
desert.
always good.
Yep.
Okay, let's get this done, Ox. 2 level
Yeah.
75 rangers.
I know.
It's
That
a
doesn't mean
skill
a,
issue, it's not a
doesn't mean a
DPS
fucking
issue.
thing though, dude. I mean, anything can happen.
Nice, we have 3,000 honor this time. That's an improvement on the last run.
I have 2,500.
3,100.
You have different honors apparently. So the one that has the lowest, if he loses, Like the honor that is really matters is the one that has the lowest number, because when he gets to 0, he will get to 0 before you, because it goes down also when you get hit and also when he gets hit.
Oh, I didn't know that it was a shared pool.
Yeah.
I told you.
If he gets hit, you still lose honor, but the one that is matter is the one with the lowest number, because I did it. I remember doing it, helping someone to do it, and I had a really higher honor, because like almost double, because I was a higher level and everything. And
Foul creature.
yeah.
Didn't get hit once. Let's go.
Okay, now
Well,
it's opened up. Just go north, yeah?
yeah, I mean, just fucking follow the keys around. I don't know what's gonna be after those.
Well, it's not the keys, it's follow like the honor and no afflictions. But yeah, I know what you mean. Time I died in the map just now, like there's the explosion later, so remember to roll back when things die. There must be something else, right? They're done.
That's this trial complete.
Say that the inflictions that give you cycle damage, like does it like takes honor off? That's what it makes also?
Sorry mate, we're just in the middle of stuff, 1 second.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay, we want to avoid leaking water because that fucked me last time. I didn't have enough water on the last boss. Energy shield we don't use. Do you have energy shield?
I do, but I'm not worried about it. So you can go like what, bronze key, then back down to another bronze key. The merchants only offers one choice. That's better than nothing.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Golem. Ah, fuck. You serious? Just had 10% taken.
Probably for me getting hit, like he said.
I cannot. Meet the dreamer.
That was close.
There's an entrance here, so there must be a lever down my way. Down south.
Oh, yeah, well, I thought there was going to be another one over here.
It must be north of me. Have a look. Yeah, I got the lever. Don't come down here. Oh, no, you do have to come down here, yeah. Go around. I'm just checking the pots for water in case something drops down.
Alright, so it looks like we could go down to the merchant only offers and then go straight because it's just an escape trial and it just contains a merchant and nothing else, so.
So there's the merchant only offers 1. Yep, got that. It's a chalice.
Oh, we got it.
there's trouble here.
The ritual has been disrupted.
Okay, mine's done.
That was mine.
Okay, cool, we're done. Just check if there are any like chests or something that might drop stuff.
Yep, I got all the little blue things on the ground.
Nice. I need to get better boots. How fast are your boots?
My boots are 30%.
Nice. I had to sacrifice 30% for extra resistances. Okay, sorry. But we got to the regiment, but we're not there yet.
Have you ever gotten the boon on here for 40% movement speed?
I have boots that give me 0 between 40% movement speed every time I get hit.
Inside the trials?
No,
Where's the merchant?
Normally, it's a unique.
What do you mean, where's the merchant? It's called the escape trial.
Yeah, no, I misunderstood it. I think we should go to the top because it gives you honor and a boon.
Okay,
The merchant is the lady that talks all the time. When you finish the room, she's on the side where normally is the
Yeah, no, I was just being an idiot. Yeah, I'm with you.
No, that's some that hit one time. Okay.
I like how you can run through them.
Yeah, I rolled through them because the roll mechanic saves you also rather than running. I'm just going to check up here just in case there's something. There's a lever here. Did that open something on your end?
Yep.
Great.
Oh, it opened up the fucking chest things over here, which is pointless. But yeah, probably opened up something over here too. Oh, gonna keep going around.
There's a bit of what the fuck? Okay. There's a bit of bait later on, which looks like a staircase you can escape into with this fire stuff, and you can't. So just watch out for that.
Okay.
Alright, so we're back to full.
Yep.
So should we go to a shrine that awards honor, or should we go to the ritual? Because the next one is hourglass or gauntlet.
I would say, where's the shrine that greatly restores on and burns you? If we do the ritual trial,
yeah,
I would be down to do ritual trial, then hourglass trial, and straight to boss. Because increased monster health, I'm not worried about the monster health.
Okay, yeah, fine with that.
And then we don't have to pledge to anything when we go in there, so we don't have to fucking get an affliction.
Shit, I was shooting in a wall. Go low, I'll take the high one. Yeah, done.
That was close.
These rituals are the best, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they're pretty easy. Also, the running one is pretty good. Like the escape.
The crystal one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the crystal's easy.
I had a bug on one when I did it solo. Like I touched all the crystals, but I still failed. I don't know what happened there.
That's weird.
Yeah, I was super annoyed. But luckily, it didn't kill my run.
Oh,
I had enough honor. Like it took half my honor, but it was okay.
I got really lucky right now. Okay, I'm the boss.
The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself.
Mine's down.
It's an hourglass, right? So we just have to survive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
There's a silver key over here too if you want to get the silver key.
Yeah, I'm just got a whole bunch of waste stone stuff also.
You got all kinds of shit on your side.
Are you getting loot also, or is this free for all somehow?
More of it's grayed out for me than anything.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so it's like set loot for set people. It's just random. Bronze mysterious cash. Okay. Another bronze key back, so we didn't lose anything. One sec, I'm just gonna check. Okay. Okay, this will melt this dude real quick. Watch out for his AoE when he dies.
Are you guys also at the first boss, the mountain one?
Yeah, we just killed him.
Yeah, me too. But you guys probably have another, like a couple of...
We got another two floors to do.
Yeah, I did one floor, one. Just finished it.
Oh lol, I had the wrong thing on. No wonder it was taking a bit longer. Lots of relics this time. So I took no damage in that one. Are you the same?
I did a little bit, but not much. Like hardly anything.
Cool. So there's a 200 honor restore. I'm gonna take that. Yeah.
Yep, that's fine. That'll put me back pretty much to max.
Exactly. Right. Just go ahead and choose keys, or do you not have access to them?
I don't have access to them. It's all you.
Okay. Right, some yellow.
Yeah, their loot in here for parties is fucking... Something's fucked up about it.
There's an emerald here. If it works, if
Yeah,
it's not needed from...
Yeah, see if it's any good.
I'm just gonna... no, actually, my stash is right here. Don't need to sell. So the annoying thing with this, just so you know, with the stash, is like you can't just drop it in. You have to move it one by one. Because if you just do the auto click, it fucks up basically, and everything falls to the floor.
Nothing too good right now.
No?
No.
I've got a belt charm that gives you a higher chance to get nice loot, and it triggers on hitting a rare or elite. I think that helps. It gives me 20% extra rare find. Sorry mate, this is taking a few moments. The joys of console sometimes.
Like I got a couple of rares, but nothing I think is good for me. I need to check later on. All the magic ones are unneeded.
I got 2 7 waypoints, which is quite useful. Yeah, I'll have a look at the jewels that I have. This is like a ranger one, so you can have one of mine. I just need to figure out which is best for me.
Is it attack speed and projectile speed?
No, but if you got nothing in yours, it's better than nothing. It's lightning damage.
If you have a lightning damage jewel, I will be
I'm fine.
like it.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's 4 things. It's 10% lightning, 10% evasion, 4% attack speed, and 20% days build up.
Holy shit, that's
good.
really good. That's what you're using, or that's what you have?
That's what just dropped.
Holy shit.
Nice.
That's really
pretty
good.
That's not bad.
Not
My
bad
other
at
ones
all.
are pretty awesome too. So
Yeah,
I don't know how good or bad this is compared to that.
So if I
Next area, let's go.
the jewels
Okay,
I
well
have-
done, man. 97% honor after that, or 98%. You take that every day. So let's just go a little bit slower through those thingies here. They got us last time. Those escapee things. Right, so we got escape, chalice, and escape. The escape contains a merchant, and it leads to hourglass with no armor. I don't use armor, so I don't really care. Does that work for you?
That's fine.
Go down the middle?
Yep.
Okay. Yep, go for it. Shit, this boss is annoying. He's got like that flaming ball thing. I haven't been able to hit him yet. He's hiding behind a wall.
Oh, I have my wrong fucking thing on.
One's down.
Oh, now I see
And there's
that
one more.
There is a boss I'm missing in the second act. I'm gonna do it soon.
Mine's down. Fucking forgot to switch back to fucking cast on freeze.
Can you put any...
Just one sec, mate. We're in the middle of a fight.
Ah, sorry. Yeah, no problem.
Dude, he glues so bright. My god.
I thought you were kissing him, man. What were you doing there?
See, dude, I can't loot anything, man. Like the relics, all the relics that have dropped, pretty much just about everything that you've
I'll
even
give you
gotten
some
out of the
relics,
chest.
man. Here,
That's not what I'm saying. It's just the how they divide the loot up for the parties is awful.
Yeah, I've been noticing you're getting a lot of socketed loot that I'm not getting. But yeah, it's a bit weird. I got a double unique drop the other day, which is quite cool.
I have 2461 out of 2588, so we don't have to really use any of it if you don't want to, unless you need to.
I think we're good. Because we get some more at the next one.
Yeah. Looks like we can go down to a gauntlet trial and get more water. I'm gonna go off my corner here.
This mana situation is great. I can just spam away. Nothing happens to my mana. Okay.
Yes. It seems shadows haunt us both.
Oh, fuck. God damn.
Yeah, that's some big hits you took.
Yeah, well, this guy's fucking shooting fucking fireballs at me here. He's almost dead, though.
Don't move around, man. It's just a survive thing.
I'm not moving
Just
around.
find-
I'm not moving
Oh, okay.
around. He came over to me.
Okay, cool. Sorry, my mistake. Relax.
I was just trying to fucking... Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to, like, fight him, and you're telling me don't move around. Alright, we're good. We got it. Done. Fuck it. Definitely gonna...
Fine, this is... We'll be back in.
That's to put me back to max. Let's go.
Okay, so we got another gauntlet, a chalice, ritual. I think go chalice ritual at the top. Are you happy with that?
Chalice ritual at the top.
So silver and then bronze key.
Oh yeah. It's either that or if we can go to the large sacred water fountain and get more water. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just going safe, mate.
There was nothing. What was not safe about it? There was no affliction or anything to it.
Yeah, possibly. Sorry. One sec. Okay, my guy's down. There were 3, right? Coming around.
Mine's done, or this side is done.
Okay.
And we got the one more, and that's it, I think.
Let's be done though. Where is he, man?
Right here where I'm at.
Okay. Be right there. Easy. Whoa.
A hefty boy.
It could be that because my thing is popping, you know, I have this like magic find. It could be that the magic find is more
on yours.
Like it allocates to me rather than you.
That's possible.
Because I do seem to be getting some juicy stuff. Right, just filling up. I picked up some water, by the way. So far, so good. Well done.
Yep.
Just 1 sec, man. I'm just gonna be right back when I use the bathroom.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, when he comes back, let him know. Let him know I have to get my kid real quick.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
invite him back. Just got
He
some
told me
sustenance.
to tell you that
Yep.
he comes back soon. He's gone to something with his kid.
Okay, cool.
Just letting you know.
Thanks. I'm gonna go make a sandwich then. So if you hear,
I feel like a secretary right now.
no, I'm
just
what I was
kidding,
gonna
I'm
say is I'll stay in the chat, but you might hear some background noise if that's okay.
I don't mind. Or you
And
can
then we
mute your
can-
you can mute your microphone for a bit.
No, it's okay because then I can't unmute easily. But we can chat. You had some questions earlier that I couldn't answer at the time. What were they?
I don't remember what they were. It wasn't really important.
That's funny.
Just chatting.
I really miss like Middle Eastern food. You guys have such nice food there.
I just ate hummus for lunch.
Yeah, that's what I'm just opening. I'm opening like a little box of hummus and making a bagel.
Yeah, we have good food over here.
Yep. I think after Indian foods, I think Middle Eastern food is up there in variety and like good taste.
What I like
Oh,
about
no.
here,
There it is.
Like,
My
we have-
hummus had finished.
in Israel we have everything.
Yeah, and your girls are hot too. Because it's such a genetic melting pot. You have all kinds of like.
Oh, Israel is the only place you can date a Norwegian front with a Brazilian back.
Yep. Yeah.
And I did.
I'm back.
I had a girlfriend once. She was half Norwegian, half Brazilian. She was, yeah.
It was really difficult for me when I went to Israel. I went in the late 90s, before all the shit kicked off. And I went to Eilat, and it was at the time where there was some tension with, I guess there's always tension, but there was tension with the neighbors, you know? And I arrived, and I look Israeli, like I look Middle Eastern. And people would speak to me in Hebrew because I have a slightly American accent. And I'd reply in English going, sorry, I don't speak Hebrew. And then they'd say, where are you from? And I'd go, India. And then they'd say, like, what's your name? And then I'd say Samir. And immediately they're like, oh, you're Muslim. And then I became the enemy, you know? It was really difficult.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really strange. Yeah.
Yeah, some people are
People would just say, what's your name? And you go Samir. And you know that tip on Eilat, you've got like Egypt, Jordan, Saudi, you can see all of it, you know?
Yeah. I used to go to kite competitions in Eilat a lot. Kite surfing.
So I think the people are a bit stressed out there.
Yeah, in generally, you won't believe how idiotic it is over here. Like, a lot of Israelis, like Jewish people, don't understand there is a difference between being a Muslim, being an Arab. There is Christian Arabs. Some people don't even understand, like, there is a big difference between everything. And, like, they're like, that's your name, that's your dad.
I found the Israelis very us and them, you know? So it's like either you're with us or you're against us, you know?
Yeah.
You ready to go?
Some of them, are like that. Yeah, it's annoying.
Oh, hey, man, you're back. Sorry, we're talking politics. Yeah, we'll stop.
I know,
doing that now.
I've been listening.
I've been busy eating a bagel while you're away and cracked a beer, which is quite nice.
You put cream cheese on your bagel too?
Hummus.
Yeah.
You gotta try it, man.
No,
I guess the hummus you get at Illinois is not very good.
I don't like hummus in general.
Well, everybody has their faults, man. Don't worry
Very
about it. Okay. Forgive the munching. Right, let me take a bit more time on this map so we're both happy with where we're going. Sorry about the last one if that went too fast. So there's like a key that gives us a ritual, or there's an hourglass spell which gives us water.
Well, I was gonna say we can go hourglass and then go back up to the chalice trial because I don't want to do the gauntlet trial because we need our evasion.
Yeah, that was kind of like my sense. I know we didn't have the next layer visible, but often they send you to like something juicy and then they screw you afterwards.
Yeah. So far, we're doing pretty good, though.
Yeah, bronze keys are usually like psychologically what people don't want to take. Oh, watch out! Those guys hit big.
I just got a level 28 for the Trial of Sanctum because I did a boss that I didn't do before.
Sorry, on one sec, we're in a fight.
Easy.
Oh, is that the only one? Nice.
Easy.
So you got level 28. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Congrats.
Yeah, no, it's really low. Should I save it for another character or do it now, even if I'm level 40, 50?
Ugh.
What do you reckon?
Sorry, what you mean? You got 11?
Like an air level 28 for the Trial of Sanctum?
Give it to somebody else, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, or save it for another character.
Oh, that is messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, either or. There are a lot of those in the guild staff right now, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, really?
Monster action speed cannot be slowed below base. That's monsters, though. I don't really care about monsters, do you? We have no minions, though.
Oh,
Yeah, no. Straight to Hourglass, and we'll just keep going. I mean, it can only give us shittier after that one. So.
So out of the two, which would you prefer? Because the middle one gives us two choices that we don't know, whereas the top one locks us into just one choice that we don't know.
Well, the one says you and your minions deal 40% less damage.
Oh,
which I don't
you.
want.
Sorry, I missed the U bit. Well done. So should we go to the top then?
Yeah.
Because we need damage. Okay, 2 fights slow. I'll take the right. Right, my guy's done.
I'm just now finding my guy. Well, they usually we're in the same spot they usually are.
This is another dead end. What the fuck?
Dude, what the fuck? He wasn't even like looking at me. He was hitting me with fire. Dude, what the fuck? Using like a fucking flamethrower, dude. Like, what the hell? And oh, they're both of them. It was fucking both of them. I didn't even
stay
see
at
that.
range, man. Just stay at range. Cool, well done.
Yep.
Oof,
I
you actually
lost
took
some,
a lot
but
of hits there.
not too bad though.
Lost about 20%, man.
I mean, I lost 500, and fine with that. That's not bad. 2,500. Only lost 500 doing that whole thing.
There's some gear over here that I just need to port and get rid of some of this stuff. Is there a chest up there? Like a...
Nope, nothing
a
up
vault?
here.
Okay, I'll be right back. 1 sec. My stash is full.
Only now I understood you can upgrade also your jewel. Your jewels.
Oh, bro, kicked us all out.
It's alright. It'll bring us back in when I get back.
Yeah, that's good.
Take a moment and empty your stash if you got stuff in it.
Not good.
back in. There's another bug which sometimes it doesn't let you go to the guild vault, as in like the guild hideout. I don't know if you've had it.
Nope.
Yeah, it didn't work last night, and then this morning when I logged in, it worked. A bit strange. Okay, when you're ready. Report to me.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so we are doing the Fiendish Wings, is that correct?
I don't remember.
So it's the one that takes the Munch's action speed.
Yes.
Cannot be slowed, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, it's a two-part process, so we have to go in first. Ah man, I lost 2 yellow pieces. I didn't even look at them. Damn it. There's some rare stuff in here that drops. That's how I got my belt. Did I tell you, Jan? I got a two socket belt yesterday.
Nice.
Oh, for 2 charms.
Yeah, and I have a passive that gives me a charm slot, so all 3 of mine are open now.
Cool.
I think they're a bit rubbish, actually. I don't think they work very well.
The charms.
Yeah, I think maybe you get good ones later, but watch out, there's some bowmen around. And I hide behind the wall.
Yeah, I didn't feel like the charm changed anything, like what you put in and stuff. It's like...
Tired of the slaughter?
Yeah, they're probably going to have good ones later. Just early access.
Probably gonna change some stuff also.
Yeah, sure. I'll take it off your hands. Farewell, hero.
Yes, I like to hold on to bits and pieces. Any that catch your eye?
Come on.
Must restrain myself. How's the clearing? Take a look.
Nice work.
Yep. Not too bad.
Do you know what this tier 2 moniker is on some gear?
So I guess it grants better stats.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so this is the double boss.
I already know how to do it.
Cool.
You'll survive well in battle.
I'm just gonna check my spells and make sure I'm on the right one. Skills rather. I think alright, make the clock. Okay, good luck.
Yep.
Oh no, we've got one more escape trial. What the fuck? I thought this was the boss. Got it. Got another one. One to the top right. Nice work. Should we just scan around for water real quick? There's some on the...
You can. I didn't really kill anybody.
Okay, never mind then. Let's go. Okay, boss time.
Boss time. Let's go.
Oh, the guild stash is such a mess.
Yeah, and we're in the final boss of the second layer. Just give us 5, yeah.
Jesus.
Getting a bit of lag.
Hitting a
here.
lot, Bucky. Oh, yeah. I actually lost a lot. I got hit a lot of times, and it was just kind of crazy.
Oh, great. Anyway, we can recover it as we go through the next one.
Expert wax jacket tier 3.
Nice. Congrats.
Try that one.
I wonder if like our all our sparks and stuff are causing too much trouble, you know?
No, I don't think. I don't think so.
I'm gonna buy some honor water.
Yeah.
It's only 200 though, sadly.
Better than nothing. We'll get more when we get inside the next area. We'll try to get.
Oh, that's gold. Don't get hoarders next time. Fuck that up. Right, 1 silver, 3 silver coins. Mysterious, like mysterious, like mysterious. And get 1 more key and. Oh, nice. The yellow bits here. Have you got anything out of this?
Nope. It's all faded out for you.
Really?
Yep.
What's that all about?
That's what I was telling you earlier, man.
Let me just double check the setting. I don't think there's like a give me all setting. I'll take all the loot. All of it.
You got that checked off. All the loot. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You'll
Give
never
him the
know.
Give him the shit.
Yeah.
Okay, Jan, you had a question.
I know I didn't have a question. I don't remember.
Okay.
Did you finish the trial?
We got one more.
We got our asses kicked by the boss a bit. We lost a lot of honor.
Yeah.
I believe
we had lag.
Who
There's a
hourglass
lot of
trial
lag.
first one.
But like, after each boss, you get like some, to open keys and everything, right?
So when you say first one, you mean the middle one, is that correct?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, good. All right. Sorry, say that again? Jan?
After each boss, you can open keys and everything, right?
Yeah, but it was pretty rubbish loot, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, mine too. It's gotten cold. Put the heater on.
Whoa. A lot of fire chucking around here.
Oh.
Did you get hit?
No, but the fucking big ass monster I wasn't fucking expecting.
Yeah, there are a lot of jump scares at this level. Like that guy comes out a lot everywhere.
Yep. I'm already down, dude. I'm already down so much.
What? I think this is best done alone, because the mobs are definitely a bit more tanky than when you do it solo.
Oh, they're more tanky now than when I did it solo.
That's my point. Yeah.
I have 109 left, dude. That's it.
About 600. But it's
I'll run
not gonna be
around,
enough.
dude.
Would you be able to sell me one of your
I'm done.
coins, buddy? Yeah, that was messy. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was shitty.
Lost like half our honor there.
I died. I lost everything.
Yeah, I meant like half of what we had, half of
yeah.
our total, because we
I
were
know.
missing a fourth already.
Well, for the bosses, I couldn't get a shock off, dude. Like, it was cast on shock, and I just couldn't get shocks going.
Yeah, you're a bit close. Like my strategy with those guys is to drop lightning rods down, shock them, and then go back in a distance because they do like that fire wave. And then at a distance, like snipe them. Well, it's a bit of experience again. Give this a go.
Yeah. But that's it for now, because I gotta go feed my kid.
Okay.
Oh.
Would you mind later, because I have to go after this too. Would you mind later selling me one of your keys and I'll try it solo? Is that cool?
I'll give you one. I'll give you one right now. I don't care.
Okay. I'll port
what guild are you in?
you. I'm in your guild. One sec, I'll just come to you. 1 second. I haven't started anything. Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna get this open today.
Best of luck to you.
Thanks. Oh no, it's failed me too. What the fuck? Anyway.
Another corrupted
Yep.
abomination.
Good fun though. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Who are you talking to, bud?
Get back here.
How was your kid, man?
What?
Need more mana. Not yet.
How old is your kid?
I am not a kid. He is a kid. I think he left
No,
already.
no, I know. I was saying Oz, like that's it. That's his name that I use when I speak to him.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
How old are you?
I'm 50. You?
34. You don't sound
Nice.
50. You sound way younger.
I don't feel 50 and I don't look 50, which is nice.
That's good.
The UK is becoming a bit like America. There are a lot of fat people here. And I do a lot of sport. I have a dog that we do about 8-9 kilometers a day.
Ah, nice.
It allows me to eat hummus, bagels, and beer, you know?
Yeah. That's the most important part.
Yeah. Man, this trial thing is brutal. Like we were doing really well, and then
Yeah,
2
one
runs
hit
and we're
can.
done.
Yeah.
The shared damage is ridiculous, man. That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that idea.
Ooh.
So what do you do in Israel, man? You mentioned your
I'm a
girlfriend
self-
is a...
Yeah, she's doing a
Diver.
doctorate in biology, like microbiology. I'm a surf school owner. I have a business. I'm teaching surfing with kids.
Oh, cool.
So,
That's awesome,
yeah,
man.
like I'm training people for competitions and stuff. Learned in
Nice.
Australia, yeah.
Are there breaks big in where you live?
What? Wait, didn't you hear?
Are the waves a
in
good
Israel?
size? Are you?
In Israel, no, they're shit.
Yeah, I know. I've been there.
Compare-
I was like, how'd you learn to surf there? It's kinda
Well, we
small.
have some waves. It's small. It's messy a bit, but you know, we have a long, like there is a lot of ocean over here, all the Mediterranean, all over the country. So it's very big here. Also, I used to compete in kite surfing and windsurfing is pretty big over here. Sailing.
That must be really nice.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when it's come to sailing, we had like a couple of world champions and and stuff like that. So pretty good
Really?
at that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in
Didn't
windsurfing
know that.
we had like one of the best, like a couple of gold medals in the past. So
Cool,
yeah,
man.
But yeah, I'm more into wave surfing, so I teach skateboarding. Like I do everything in the end. Like that's my life, surfing all the time. So yeah, sport is a big thing. But I broke my collarbone a couple of years ago, like 10 years ago,
Yeah.
something like that.
That sucks. I've done that too.
In snowboarding, so now I'm saying I'm like this, you know, like soccer trainers when the career ends and then like they get fat and everything. So I'm the same.
You're not.
I'm not
You
fat,
can't
but you
be
know.
fat as like
No,
gym
it's
owner,
fat.
man.
Yeah, when I'm saying fat, it's like having a bit of a tummy. Like it's fat when it comes to on my standards, yeah. For other people's standards, they like hate me. Like you call that fat, you fucking asshole. Oh, come on, I don't need to get hit like that.
I'm doing quite well with gems actually. My gems seem quite strong. Like this one that I've got, I've taken for sure.
Like the Jews.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I have shitty ones, pretty much. Like only now I understood that I can upgrade them like any other equipment. So I did put like one made them rare instead of magic. So one of them is pretty good. Like one of them is like, no, this is the shitty one. Like increase damage with quarter staff, that's pretty good. 30%, that's good for me. Also incarcerating, also good. 6% from blind enemies on hit with attacks, also good. And increase stand threshold. It's pretty good. So yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go and try and finish this with like a third of honor left. We had 99% honor going into this.
Wait, so he lost all his honor and he got kicked out, but you're still in?
Yeah.
Ah, I was pretty sure. Ah, I know why. Because you're the main in the trial. Because
I opened it. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, I helped someone, and he was the one that opened it, and he had lower honor than me, and every time when he got to 0, we lost. So yeah, now I understand why. Okay.
I think one of the problems with the Ranger is there are a lot of graphics going on, and it creates lag, it seems, which is not ideal. To be honest, I prefer doing this solo. I've done it now twice with people, three times with people.
Yeah, the Sanctum is much easier solo, I think, because it's become so hectic with another person's skills and everything.
When you say Sanctum, do you mean these Secumus trials, yeah?
Yeah, second, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. Like, because when you have more people in the trial, they make much more effects around, and then you don't see what you need to dodge.
Yeah, and it's kind of a shame because, like, if someone's not paying attention, then it means that the other person gets penalized, you know?
Yeah.
Like, not on this run, but on the last run when we went together, Oz and I, we were standing in the corners in the hourglass battle where you just have to DPS.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, because I couldn't see it, there was some skeletons shooting me. But I couldn't see. I just saw my health going down. I was like, "What's hitting me?" And then it's just like one white mob with a crossbow shooting me, and that was super irritating. So like little things like that. If you're the other player, you're like, "For fuck's sake, asshole!"
Yeah.
What are you doing? Yeah. And then if a player gets stressed out and then makes a big mistake and loses half the honor, it's a bit shit for the other player.
Yeah.
It happens to everyone, but
Yeah, and then it's like, especially when it's like, when it's like what you guys do for the loot, not for the ascendancy points. And you can.
No, we're doing it for ascendancy points. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this is a serious run. Yeah. We're doing it for ascendancy.
But I think only the one that opens it gets it.
No, both get it apparently.
Really?
Yeah. In that last fight, for example, there were mobs shooting out fireballs, and they just roasted Oz. This is really nicely designed, I must say. Like, the graphics are amazing. Like, all the little touches they've done are so good.
Oh yeah, the game is like
Like, you know, those platforms you stand on that pop.
like for
pops
years.
smoke.
Yeah, for years
So cool.
I was waiting for a, you know, like an ARPG that will sketch my Diablo 2 itch perfectly, but will be like, you know, a bit more mechanics, more modern, better graphics, better skills and everything. And like Diablo 3 made me cry, Diablo 4 made me cry. PoE 1 wasn't for me, it was too heavy, I don't know, I didn't like it. And this one, and now it's like, thank you for the game, like, and I'm amazed. It's just early access. What's gonna be next? Like, with all the leaks and everything.
Yeah, I don't know what the leagues do. Is it just like they give you different mechanics, or what happens
Yeah,
with the leagues?
they add mechanics to the. Some of the mechanics are added only to the end game, to the maps, you know, and some mechanics are starting straight up from the start of the story in the game. Like another layer you can do while doing like getting more power while doing the story and everything. So it's like it's really nice, and some ways to get more power, and some of the things also stay for always. That's what my problem with PoE 1 was, because until I discovered it, it was like it was already too much content in it for me.
Yeah, I found the graphics just off-putting. Like, it didn't do it for me, the graphics. You know, I thought they'd just look dodgy. Yeah.
Yeah, also that, but that wasn't my problem. I'm playing Diablo 2. I did play Diablo 2 until like 5 years ago. Still. Sometimes.
Anything's good compared to Diablo 2 graphics.
Yeah.
I bought like the remastered version for PlayStation 4, and I put it on a 65-inch TV, and it just looked like trash, you know?
The
I was
Resurrected.
like, oh. Yeah, I was like, oh no, like, I remember this game as a younger person. It was really cool, and this is shit.
Yeah, because Blizzard are fucking assholes when it comes to doing a remaster. Like, yeah, better graphics and everything, and if you look closer, it's sometimes even worse than the original.
And
So,
especially for PlayStation, you can't return it. I think on Steam you can return stuff, right?
Yeah, well,
so once you buy it on PlayStation, you're done, you know?
Yeah, and also I think if I remember the controller for Diablo 2 is pretty shit.
Yeah, it's like it's a bit like this game. Like because the stash is so small, you spend half your life like trying to rearrange stuff. They should just have a button that says rearrange it to ideal format, you know? So you're saving space.
They had it in PoE 1. I think they're gonna have it here. Did you play Last Epoch?
No.
Yeah,
I don't have a ton of time to play video games, man. So I just
Yeah.
choose one usually and I get it done. You know?
Yeah. So I have Last Epoch. I bought it in early access also. It was fun. It was good. Also interesting. It's like, if you look at it like that, it's like if PoE, like also PoE 2, is very deep and you can like customize everything really, really deep, and Diablo 4 is like, choose a skill, there is a meta, choose the skill meta, this is the only viable, it's very boring, you know, it's like, the skill tree is like very, very boring in Diablo 4. And everything.
I totally agree. Yeah.
So
I mean, I found myself today using up 4 exalted orbs just to try and make a bow nice, you know? Because all the bows that are good are like one of those higher level currencies. I can't remember what they're called. You know, like the one that starts with D.
Divine Orb.
Yeah. And I was like, oh well, you know, like I'll try four of these and see what happens. And like in other games, there's just no impetus to do that, you know?
Yeah. So it's like so Last Epoch is somewhere in the middle. Like, I really like the crafting in Last Epoch. you have a lot of control and you can play with it really good.
The fuck
Like,
is this so small?
What?
Hello?
Hello. Hello. So you can
Did
have
you
like,
ask us something? The guy who just joined? Hello? Okay, never mind. You say FK or something.
yeah. So you can have like a look. You can find a normal, like a white item, but they have something that calls forge potential. Let's say, but it has like 50 forge potential. So you can take it from. You can literally take a normal good item and forge it all the way to something like epic unique that is so strong, you know, and you can specialize it for what you want.
Yeah.
So it's like it's fun. I like it.
Gotcha.
But
Hey man, I'm just gonna jump into a different voice channel. This guy's singing in the background is driving me nuts. So feel free to join me if you want.
Yeah, open one. I'm gonna join you.
Hey.
Yeah. So it was like so the skills over there are like not as deep as here, but still you have a pretty nice customization. Like it's more streamlined a bit, but it's not like Diablo when it's like super streamlined. Like you still can have like, let's say you have teleportation, you can add lightning to it or fire to it or change some stuff, get more charges. Like it has some. You choose some stuff, you know. You like level up the skills when you go.
Gotcha. Yeah, cool, man. I've lost my window to go feed the horse. Poor horse.
You have a horse?
No, it's not my horse. There's a guy who has rented a field. So I live in a very pretty town near Oxford in England. And it's kind of like 1 hour to London, but also like 15 minutes walk into the countryside.
Yeah.
So it's the best of both worlds, you know. And this guy has he has a horse. It's like not the nicest horse. It's kind of like a cheap horse.
Yeah.
But he's rented a field and he's just left the horse in the field and he's put a jacket on it. But it's been raining and super windy. Like we've had really bad weather here, and it's alone. Yeah. So horses are like, well, he comes once a week and he feeds it. But like horses are social animals, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not great for them. Like even if you stick a chicken in, it's happy, you know, or happier. So I have a dog and I care very much about animals. Like that's a big thing in my life.
I have 2 Jack Russells.
Oh yeah, nice. I have a pointer, you know, like a hunting dog. And she's old now, but we walked past this horse, so we made friends with her in the summer. Sorry, it's a big horse. And he used to come over and say hello to my dog and stuff. And we've had horrendous weather here. We've had like 80-mile-an-hour wind. We had 2 Atlantic storms that caused a lot of trouble here. And the whole time, this horse is just outside. It has no shelter, you know?
No shelter.
It just has like a jacket on to keep him warm. And he's okay. A hardy horse. It's not really cruelty, but it's, you know, he's fed and stuff, but he's just bored out of his mind, you know?
Yeah.
And so I've been going every day. My dog is now with my ex-wife for Christmas. They go up to the hills to her mother's house, and it's nice for both of them. But it means that I can like binge on video games and fuck about and be like a teenager. So so I go to see the horse to just give me like you know, I've gone from like 9 kilometers a day to like sitting on my couch for 8 hours. So playing video games. So my Apple Watch is like, get up, get out, you know. So I walk to the horse because it's a kilometer away. It's 2K at least, you know. And but it gets dark here at 4:30.
Oh yeah.
So yesterday I went to take him some carrots and some apples, and he's usually a little bit like grumpy, but he was trying to bite me quite a lot yesterday. So I think he's just fed up, you know. And he's a big horse. Like, I'm 5'10", and he's like another couple of, like his head is higher than my head, much higher, you know. So he's a big guy. Like if he hits me, it's bad news, you know. Like I'm about 190 pounds, something like that, 80 pounds. Do you do kilos or pounds in Israel?
Kilos.
Yeah, so I'm like 84 kilos, you know. So I'm not a small guy, but this horse could fuck me up with one hit, you know.
Yeah.
So yesterday I went in the evening when it was getting dark, and he got freaked out by my flashlight, and I knew he might be scared, but he knew it was me. I think somebody's beaten him in the past, so I feel very bad. I feel like this horse is in the cold, and I'm playing video games. I didn't take him his apples today, you know. But equally, I want my trial of Sekima done.
Yeah.
I've been failing so hard in that. This time I'll do it. But the boss, have you seen the boss in the third trial?
No.
Have you watched any videos? Okay, I
No,
won't spoil it for you.
Yeah, I don't. I'm trying not to be spoiled for anything almost.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. So I got there with like 95 honor, and the mechanics of the fight are great, and the boss is really cool, but it totally fucked me up. And there's some grand mechanics also that I haven't seen before in any game, which is quite cool.
That's what the crazy part about PoE. Like, look about some videos of PoE 1 and look the mechanics they have in bosses. It's crazy.
Because like on normal maps, I'm doing map level 8 now, and I started maps yesterday. So I pushed it pretty hard, you know, maybe yesterday, day before night. So I haven't been in maps very long, but I'm able to progress really fast. But this boss just destroyed me, man. It was more of like a brain fight, you know, like you can't just burst it down. You have to actually survive and DPS at certain points.
Yeah, jump around and stuff, dodge.
So
That's why I like that's why I like this game compared to other. Like, this is not like normally Diablo and everything are like, you know, like hack and slash. This is action RPG. Like, it's the middle ground between like stuff like you know, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and hack and slash. Like, you still need to dodge, you still need to go in and out.
Yeah, it's cool because you need some skill, you know, like you can't just get good gear and then melt everything.
Like, you probably there are some builds that you can be like stupid melting shit or something, but that's just boring. Like, if that's what I wanted to do, I would just download the idle RPG to my phone and let it play for me. It's the same.
But now it's raining and it's cold rain, you know. I'm like you, I'm a tropical guy.
Yeah.
So when it starts being cold rain, I'm like, fuck that, I'm not going out unless I have to. Do some yoga at home and lift some weights.
Yeah, I don't really care. Cold is not something that really bothers me too much.
This is wet cold though. It's not dry cold, it's wet cold. So that sucks.
I used to jump with boxes to the snow when I lived in Germany when I was a kid.
Yeah, you mentioned where in Germany did you grow up?
In Kiel, Welsing, if you know where it is.
Yeah, I studied in Tübingen in the south. So
yeah, I don't really remember too much because I was there until I was like, I was there I was born in Germany. I went there until I was like 1.5, and then again from 5 to 7 because of my dad's job.
Yeah.
But I don't really remember a lot of it.
Germany, even when you're an adult, is fairly a forgetful place. Like, it's not very memorable.
Yeah.
The people are a little bit strange.
I've been almost at all over Europe because we go snowboarding every year. The family used to go, and also traveled around when we lived in Germany. I've been in the UK like at least 2 times, I think.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, because
the UK has been getting really difficult with the weather, you know, with climate change.
Yeah.
We're not getting like cold winters anymore, so it's just like rain and a lot of wind.
Yeah.
And like we've had the most rain in 50 years this year. Recorded 50 years.
I used to, like, I played in an orchestra, so we did like at least one time we did like once a year, once in 2 years, we done with the orchestra to the abroad to Europe or something, like France and Germany or
Nice. What did you play, or what did you play?
I played baritone, if you know what it is.
Yeah, of course.
Not a lot of people know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, this forum is, this guild, some of the guys who come onto chat are a little bit stunted for being adults, you know?
Yesterday, you were with me in the chat yesterday with the... No, there was a guy from also... I was in the Navy, so he was also the American Navy. He was Chinese. He was like Chinese American, and he was... That was a comedy show. He was crazy. He was like saying stuff.
Was he
like,
the guy?
He was like, yeah, I don't know how he got to that.
The guy named John who speaks at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah,
that chap.
Yeah, his name is like Jian or something like that with a J.
Yeah, Panji. Yeah. Yeah, he's horrendous. Like he just wants carries for everything, and he wants you to like. He's the guy who destroyed my first run. And I was like, and I wanted to do it by myself, and then I made the mistake of saying to both Oz and him, "Oh, I'm gonna go do my third trial." They're like, "Oh, we'll come, we'll destroy it," and he wouldn't stop talking, you know. And within the first 5 rooms, we died. Well, we lost all our honor.
Yeah,
and I was like, I've been waiting for this for like the whole, you know, the excitement had built up, and then you fucked it all up. And then he got in touch with me, and he's like, I've just started mapping. Let's map together, bro. I need XP. And I was like, oh, I'm at level 7. He's like, I'll join you at level 7. I'll destroy everything. I was like, no, I'm good. I play solo mainly.
Yeah, he was like yesterday. He was like, he was talking about that because he's not gonna like talking about girls and stuff. And then like he said like, yeah, I can't have a girl that earns more money than me. And I'm like, what? So wait, so if you get married, and then you have like, and then 10 years afterwards, she started to make more money than you. What you gonna do? And I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna leave. And I'm like, okay. And if you have kids, and he was like, oh, I'm not gonna have the kids, man. I'm Chinese. My dick is too small for that shit. You know, it doesn't reach. And I'm like, holy shit, man.
Yeah, he's weird. He had said that he had some really good relics for the trial, so he'll carry us. And when he showed me the relics, I was like, mine are much better. We'll just use mine. And then he started saying I was being racist, but he didn't like his Chinese relics.
I think it's just like, you know, like
no, he was having fun.
Yeah.
He's like a different like brain than mine, you know. Like I wouldn't even think
like,
to say that.
Yeah, but
so
he's
I was like, hey man, I'm brown. Relax. There's no racism going on here.
Yeah. He said what? I'm brown. There is no honor system around here.
No. When he started calling me racist, he was like, "Oh, you don't like Chinese people? You're racist." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Relax, man. I'm brown. There's no racism coming from me."
Yeah,
I think he's people in the group, you know. So he just likes making funny statements, I think, you know, or weird statements.
Yeah, he also is much younger than most of the people here, I think. He's like 20-something, like he's not...
Oh, okay, he seems to be, yeah. I wonder why they were a bit tougher with like the recruit last time to this time, it seems.
Yeah, I don't know, like when he was with us in chat, so I don't remember why, he put his camera on, because we showed some stuff, and then I saw, he looks young, he's like 25-ish, I think.
Okay, because he was saying he seemed to give me the impression he was in China, but it makes more sense that he's in America.
No, he's a Chinese American in the Navy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a American Navy guy. That explains a lot, man. I was in the...
Well, if he's in his 20s, it means he didn't go to school, right? So that's fine.
Yeah, probably didn't go to college yet. Yeah. I was in the Israeli Navy and everything, and I had did some stuff with American Navy soldiers, and the young ones are like, you know, the guys that are already 30 in the Navy and all, they're like, hey, okay, but the young ones, like 20, 25, they're like kids, man. It's like...
Yeah. I went to Normandy this year because my family have a history of military in my mother's side.
Oh, really?
They're all officers in the Second World War. So every 10 years I go to Normandy for the dedication, you know, of D-Day.
Yeah.
And one evening I was at one of the big towns where the parachute guys jumped in. And it
Yeah.
was full of these young guys getting absolutely smashed right next to the church, which was the first time that was recaptured by the Americans.
Yeah.
And I felt like going, hey, come on, this is like a serious place. What are you guys doing puking in the road, you know? But they were all like Panji, you know, they're all like, oh, dude, you know? It's just, I guess, you know, it's just the way they are.
Yeah, and it's a way different military. Like
Of
our
course,
military makes us like, you know, in Israel, because we are in a conflict zone 24 all the time almost. It makes us grow up. Like it makes us face reality. For them, it's like it's like a summer vacation.
Yeah, no, I've met a few Israeli guys who are in the military. The guy who taught me how to dive was an Austrian frogman. Funny enough, like Austria doesn't have a sea, but he was in the branch that does diving.
In Austria.
In Austria, but he cross-trained a lot with a lot of guys. And the only reason he trained with me was he was a new instructor in Eilat. And his English was pretty bad, but he spoke German, and I speak German. So they're like, oh, you go with him. And so I paid for like...
Ah, you speak Deutsch?
Yeah. Ich habe dort gewohnt, no? So,
I don't remember anything anymore.
yeah, I had a German girlfriend for a few years, so that always helps. And I speak a few languages, which also helps.
Yeah, I want to learn it again one time.
But this guy, long story long, had some Israeli guys that he had cross-trained with when he was in the military, and they came down to meet him. And we all had a beer together, and they were still in their branch of whatever they do. I think it was a bit secret squirrel, Israeli diving guys. And they were very serious, man. Yeah, they were very, very serious, yeah.
Yeah, probably all part of the Israel Marines, like Shayta 13, or part of Yaltam or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called, but they seem to be some kind of like, I mean, they're nice, but they're very professional, you know, not like our friend over there.
Yeah.
Playing solo is just crazy, man. I'm doing so much damage compared to before. They must scale up the mobs seriously, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like one-shotting everything.
No. Oh, I died. Okay.
You enjoying the monk? Is it fun?
Oh yeah, I loving it. It's like, this is why I'm so loving the game also, because it literally, they took my, it's like, I saw the monk, I'm like, I like monks. I like lightning. It makes me feel like I'm playing a Jedi in some way. I shoot lightning. I like this fantasy. It's like, I always wanted a game that I can be like elemental, but melee range, but strong, but can jump in and out, you know, like something between like a rogue and an elemental rogue or something like that, and the monk just plays it. Like,
unfortunately, I played the last Diablo season, which was a similar kind of archetype, but not done so well, I guess.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to play another jump around monk guy immediately, but I think I'll play it after I get to tier 15 maps with this guy. Because I've never played PoE. I want to push to a little bit higher.
Yeah. In PoE 1, I also only played a bit of the campaign, a bit. Nothing really. I didn't get to map 7. But my plan is to, like, I'm gonna play with my girl probably soon. Next week, we promise.
Sorry, say that again. I missed that last bit. You want to do what?
Me and my girl is like, we said that we're gonna play together. Like, I'm gonna play with
Oh,
her.
okay. You're a brave man doing that with your girlfriend. And that stuff destroys relationships, mate. Be careful.
No, she, like, my girlfriend. She's my fiance already, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already played games, like, I saw her throwing the controller a couple of times.
Oh, that's cool. My ex-wife hated video games. And so, and that's in a way healthy, because then you don't end up, like, sitting in front of a computer all day.
Yeah, well,
but
not like that.
If she's a diver, she must be cool. So it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a diver. She also played League, you know.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, like she played League, and she has like because her mom got divorced and then got like she has a partner that has like 3 boys, and she has 2 sisters. So it's like from her mom there are three girls, and her mom's partner has a boyfriend, partner, whatever they're living together, has 3 boys, and pretty close in ages. So all of them played League almost together.
Nice.
So they could have like sitting at home, each person on their computer and having a team. It's hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah. 1 second, did I finish everything around here? This is not interesting.
So are you farming Sycamore, or have you moved along?
Oh no, I'm just moving along, finishing Cool slowly.
Nice.
To finish with it. Taking my time. I need to go to. I have dinner at my mom's house. Yeah, my girl.
What is this madness?
She has a vacation with her family for this weekend. How her mom said it, the last vacation without like boyfriends, girlfriends, or fiancés or husbands for the family, because she's the oldest, and we're gonna get married in next year in October.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
I'm sure everybody's told you, but being married is like not. You've got to work at it. It doesn't just work, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
You have to really work on it. Yeah. I got divorced after 20 years of being with my wife.
Yeah.
So, and we're still friends. I mean, we go out for dinner and stuff together. But yeah, people change, and you know, so on.
Hello.
Hey there, how are you?
Hey, not bad.
Sorry, I'm just in the middle of something, so I'm not looking at my iPad. Who's this?
Really? How many British guys do you know?
A few.
Right. Fair enough.
I'm in Oxford, by the way. Where do you live?
We've had this conversation before. I live in Wiltshire.
Oh, sorry, is that AJ?
Yes, it's AJ.
Oh, I didn't hear you, mate. Sorry. Nice to see you. How's life?
Same as yesterday, still breathing.
Cool.
Yeah, I know. It's like, of course, it's like
the villages. You must.
It's walk and everything. Like walk, it's like. But I reckon like she and me, like both of us, are pretty like I walk with people a lot, and I see couples, parents, kids, and everything, and I know my girl, and like we're pretty easygoing, like we talk really openly about everything.
Yeah, I guess that's the key thing. A lot of marriages, people like stop talking and it gets messy, you know.
Yeah. So we talk about stuff, and also both of us come from pretty, it sounds a bit from a privileged families, like pretty well off, like, so we also don't have that on us, like a bit, like literally I have the privilege to do what I like more than to look at it as like I need to make money, and how much I'm coming from a family like that, and a mindset also like that, because if it was on me, I would live in a small house, no TV, no nothing. I don't really care. I don't really need that stuff. Give me the outside, the ocean and everything. Like I'm outside most of the time.
Yeah.
And she's like comes from a more like her mom is in high tech like for 40, 50 years. Like did the millions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she come from a very like how much my family is like pretty good. Her family is like we look like really poor next to them.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so it's like you don't even understand, because I worked with because I work with a low income family sometimes, and how you said in English, like I volunteer for stuff and everything, so I work with
nice
and everything with surfing. Like I use surfing and stuff to get kids outside of problem life and stuff. So I see
Yeah.
it much more than her. So I understand how much of a privilege we have. She doesn't understand it all the time, but she doesn't really see it sometimes. But it's like it gives you like a peace of mind, you know, when you don't need to think about it also as a couple.
Yeah, yeah. AJ, how you doing today, man?
He left.
No, he's there. Oh,
No,
there's
I-
like
No,
a full
only
stop
me.
next to his name.
I don't see. I see only me and you in the channel.
Oh, okay. I'm on an iPad and it's showing me. Oh yeah, now he's gone. He's like, this is far too serious a conversation. Bye bye.
Yeah. What do I want to level up?
Yeah, and I'm gonna take a break from talking. My throat's getting a bit sore. I've got a cold. So
Yeah,
thank
no
you for the
problem.
company, and
Yeah.
let me know if I can help at all. And when you get into maps, if you're interested, we can do it together. I'll help you level up a bit.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I need to
when-
find a partner to do mapping with. You get better XP and drops.
Yeah.
But equally, I don't want to talk to like I don't want to spend hours with somebody who sounds like a Neanderthal. So,
Yeah, it's probably gonna take me a day or two to get there.
yeah, no hurry, just whenever. I'm gonna probably play PoE quite a bit over Christmas, and then I gotta get back to work in the new year.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, my friend. Take care.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yes? I've collected these over time. What do you think? Be careful.
How's the clearing? What would you like? One of my finest. Owner's house. You've caught me feeling lucky. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but cheers. Go Go make a legend or two.
Justice now, fight.
Ogham deserves one last execution. I cannot.
Take that, face your death.
Not yet.
Face your death.
Mere strength is no match for skill. Fate is on my side. Madness echoes here.
For what it's worth, it isn't worth. There is only one enter. Take revenge.
Greetings.
It is good to see you. It seems shadows haunt us both.
That would draw unwanted attention.
Sorry, I was just... Be careful. my collection. I think it's charming. I will treasure it.
Foul creature. Back to the soil. I cannot. Vile abomination.
By decree of the Count of Ogden.
escape. Not yet. The mighty fall. Not yet. I cannot.
The walls carry a subtle beat of a monstrous heart.
Vile abomination. Not yet. Not yet.
It is good to see. Please, take your time. It seems shadows haunt us both.
How is the clearing? Take a look.
Wow.
You've a keen eye. Go well. I must restrain myself.
It is good to see you. It is good to see you. These are just some odd. I will treasure it. Be careful.
You can rest when you're dead. Keep digging!
The voice of the man I must face.
bonsoir.
Hey.
Je viens de débarquer sur le Discord, là je suis nouveau.
What? Only English, man.
Oh, okay, sorry. I think it's a French channel. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm not very good in English.
No, it's fine. Where are you from? French?
French. I'm French.
Yeah, got that.
All servers are English?
Most of the groups here, yeah, from speaking English, American, UK. It's not a like the Discord channel server is like all languages, so people speak mostly English.
Okay.
Like I'm from Israel, some people from the UK, some people from different countries. It depends.
It's very difficult for me for exchange information with this game.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's how you learn, you know?
What?
That's how we'll get better at English. Practice.
Yeah, I'm really bad in English.
So if you talk more, you will get better.
Yeah.
This is the cost of pagan beliefs.
Next time. I hope I speak more good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. See you.
Yeah.
And have a nice day.
You too.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Time is nigh. Our triumph is at hand. fall.
Yes, more. Don't stop. The beast hungers.
Ugh, what are they doing?
This interloper has the power we need. Kill him, and you shall have everything I promise.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
We'll see about that.
For the first ones. Easy prey. You'll pay with your life. You dare mock me. First one's iron.
I'm unable. Not yet.
Oriana! Open the cage! Release the beast! Give me what you promised!
I think not.
I'm unable.
I expect so much more. Since you are too weak to do the job, I'll find someone who can. Goodbye, husband.
You manipulative whore! How dare you abandon me after all I've given you! Freezing gale. The air grows colder. And now the wind. And now the impaler. As swift as death. And imbued by the moon. Cursed or gifted. Branded and afflicted. Your veins soon chilled. Agna shall slay again. Desolation. Solstice of I smell your blood. And I am ravenous. Freezing gale. Requiem on high. I will take out your heart and savor each bite. Your pulse quickens. The
the eternal impure, with bloodlust empowered. Our Esme endured, but soon all were devoured. In unending war, death waited at the door. Then hour by hour, men fell as summer soured. Chilling frost. I will take out your heart and save. I will take out your heart and savor each bite. Desolation.
Lightning!
You are hunted. Fang, tooth, and claw. Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured. And howled now in tune. No tales were told. None new, none old. And their endless hunger grew ever stronger. I will take out your heart and savor each one. Allow me to clear your mind, if only for a moment. The madness, it consumed my being. Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
From the Vastiri?
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness.
As you wish. We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
Count Geonor, we can finally start. Go well.
You've done well. The dark good luck. Please, take your time. Bye.
We must afflict.
So, for enacting.
Yes?
That would draw unwanted attention.
What have you learned? Betrayal of corruption. Countess has escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control it has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Vastyria. We should find a Marikath caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Well, sir.
This outpost seems to be part of a tree. Go.
The weary traveler.
So these are the Marikath. Like
You are seeking Hyenic.
worth is measured by actions. I must prove myself.
אמא, אמרנו 7 או 7:30? סבבה, אז אני כן, אני אגיע 7. סבבה, אז בין 7 ל7:10 אני מגיע, בסדר? Guys, I'm going to eat dinner.